Danielle's Vertical Horizons. So glad you're here. So I am eager to get into this because I just had my VSG surgery and I'm a few days post-op. I'm feeling really good, and I thought I would tell everybody that has upcoming surgeries. I know a few of you are scheduled really soon here, and I just wanted to share what was like a legitimate game changer in my hospital bag that I would recommend to anybody. So let's just get into it. Number one, I've got this slip eye mask, and this was so crucial for actually getting sleep at night. I can't even tell you. That seemed like such a luxury to have when I packed it. And I was like, oh my God, Danielle, do you need a friggin' silk eye mask? Yeah, you do. You can get any eye mask. It doesn't. You can have one of those airplane disposable eye masks, but you're basically in observation for 24 hours, if not longer, and this gives you a little bit of privacy. You're able to sleep during the day a lot better, and it just gave me the sleep I needed to really heal. So I would definitely recommend something like this. Huge fan of slip as well. In addition to that, I also have a slip silk scrunchie. Just honestly, my hair is always kind of a disaster when I wake up, so this just kind of helped tame the beast. So absolutely love those things. Now the next thing is more what to do while you're in the hospital. So in my hospital bag have a little bag. I think this is a Clinique bag that everybody's grandmother has given them at one point, and I kept this one and I love it. It's a good size. This I had all of my essentials in that I didn't want to be up and down digging into my actual hospital bag for. So this was amazing. This had my headband in it. This had my slip mask in it. It had my scrunchie in it. It had my AirPods in it. So this I basically kept in bed with me, and so I could just easily in bed or on my tray table, so I could easily gather all my crucial belongings. And it also had, I'm using my phone charger right now, so it's not really helpful, but it had my phone charger in there as well, so that when I initially woke up, I was able to just ask the main nurse, I'm like, can you just grab that bright pink bag from my hospital bag and just give it to me, so that it's not oh, can you get this and that and this and that. It was all together, all in one little bundle, and I kept this with me the whole time. I also had my hand sanitizer in there. Just with COVID going on, you're plugged into an IV, so you can't get up and down a bunch. So this just helped me feel like I was sanitizing like I needed to. So definitely would recommend that. A few other things I kept in my little hospital go bag. I have my Chapstick, so I'm a Blistex fanatic. I also have the Blistex Deep Moisture Renewal. So I've got Deep Moisture Renewal, and I've got this one. Of course, it's upside down. You're welcome. This one's the medicated lip ointment, and I just like it because I do think it really does a good job about moisturizing and protecting. Neither one of them, the ointment is a little minty, but I don't mind that as much. I know people say just go for the unscented version, and I wouldn't go for a fruity flavor, but I don't mind a scent. I didn't mind a scent in recovery either. Okay, the last thing in my little go bag that I put in my bed with me was my little mister. So this I talk about all the time. It was $4 on wish.com, that fake Amazon app, whatever it is. And so I put double purified water in here. I put it through the Brita filter, and then I boil it and I let it cool, and I put it in here just to make sure I'm not spraying my face with bacteria. But this just mists water at you. I adore it for just overall refreshing face moisture, but especially post-surgery, my mouth was so dry. So I went to go talk on the phone with people, and granted you're being pumped full of fluids, so you're hydrated, your mouth is just so dry, and your stomach might not be 100% ready to intake liquids. So that really helped me moisturize my lips and mouth and teeth, which is so weird, but if you have VSG surgery, you'll understand. I felt like I could talk. I felt like I was, actually drinking liquids versus just intaking them through my IV. It was a huge game changer. I use this all the time, and I use it to set my makeup. I use it for 1,000 things. $4 was probably some stupid amount of shipping as well, but I love this. It just makes you feel so refreshed. Great for planes as well. If you don't have one like this, I recommend an Evian, those little $4 disposable ones. It just feels really nice to have some moisture on your face, in your vicinity. I cannot tell you enough good things about this weird little product. Okay, other than that, I mean, obviously I had my clothes, I have my slippers, so I wore these as I did my laps. I had a really loose dress. Of course, it's a helicopter outside, so it's just like a really easy like skater dress. It's kind of short, honestly, but you have to do what you gotta do. I brought some underwear, some, you know, odds and ends, some toiletries. My toiletry bag, I have a picture of like everything inside. I really didn't use any of this. It's just like not a priority when you're trying to just live, you know. Not that I'm being that dramatic. I was not in like that much pain, but I did use my deodorant and I used my dermal quench because it was like a one step that I could just moisturize my face. So I like washed my hands and just put this on my face when I felt like a little dry. Other than that, I didn't really use anything in here because I have like face wash, but I wasn't gonna like bend over the sink and like wash my face just with my stomach incision, so it just didn't seem practical. I did use a little bit of perfume. I had a roommate that went to the bathroom in her bed multiple times, and this was helpful for me. I don't want to talk about it any more than that. Yeah, so I forgot this. This is my Phazyme Chewable. It's like a candy. It says it's the strongest anti-gas medicine without a prescription. I actually did not take these in the hospital, but if you do have gas pain in the hospital, I would recommend them. Check with your surgeon if you can take these. If not, take Gas-X, but I didn't have gas pain in the hospital. I do have a little bit if I like eat too fast right now or drink too fast. Let's be honest, I don't get to eat anything yet, but I do like that these really do work. I just kind of like suck on them and they dissolve, and yeah, they do their job. They do what they're intended to do. A few other things that I brought that I would recommend. This is like my holy grail. I'm so happy to share this with you guys. So this is a warmer, a heater, and it's got some weight to it. It probably weighs like 4 or 5 pounds, and you can put this on yourself like this and buckle it on, like strap it to you, and you're just getting warmth all the way down to your abdomen. So like it's like a little apron of warmth, and it's the most beautiful thing you've ever experienced in your whole life. There's something about like warming up your body that helps with all the gas pain, that helps with that incision pain. Like I honestly, my whole surgical staff was like, you brought that yourself? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of thought it would be helpful. And they're like, all right, let me check if you can use it. And they said yes, and it was the best thing I brought to the hospital. Like if there was one thing I would bring, it would be this. This was a game changer. It just felt like good weight on you. It was so nice. I can't imagine being in the hospital without it. So I will link this on Amazon. I think it was like $35, but then I had like a $9 off coupon. Hopefully that's still live because there's nothing I love more than a deal. The last few things that I'm gonna like 100% recommend, and like the rest, you can bring what you want to bring. You have to remember that you have just woken up from like kind of major surgery though, and probably won't get around to like flossing, you know, like I did use some mouthwash. I brought a little baby mouthwash, and like you're not really eating anything, so I brushed my teeth at some point, but like probably on the day after. It's just like you're really just trying to get your fluids in and feel good, and you know, I did a little bit of mouthwash, but I wasn't like getting my full dental hygiene routine in. One other thing that I brought that I don't think I was quite ready for was like a belly binder. So I have like a 3-piece thing that wraps around you like this. This is the top piece, and then there's a middle piece, and then there's like a piece that goes on your pelvis. This is basically a postpartum binder. I kind of think it was a little bit too tight for me at the time, so it just kind of hurt, but I totally understand its value, and if you're able to get one that really works for you, bring it, because it does help you just like, there's a different kind of pain that I can't explain, but it just feels like you just need like hugging hands around your little tummy, so that really helps. The final things I'm gonna go through are a pillow for the car ride home. This is Soft Kitty. She feels, oh, that's her butt, I'm sorry. This is Soft Kitty. She feels like a million angels are hugging you. She was given to me by my Aunt Catherine, and I love her. And then I brought a blanket as well. for the car ride home because my dad forgot that I just had major surgery and decided he was the captain of the car and blasted smooth jazz and AC the whole time. So just be prepared. Honestly, everything went really well for me, and these were like the main things that I want you to bring. Other than that, like, you're gonna bring too many clothes, you're gonna bring shoes you don't need. Like, just try and be minimal about it. Like, you're really in and out of that bitch. Like, other than the heated blanket, which, oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever invested in. The rest is like, you're gonna be fine without it. Well, that's it from me. I really feel great about how I'm healing. I can't complain about really anything that I did surgery-wise. Like, I feel really good. I'm able to walk, I'm able to move around. Now I'm able to stand up, not to brag. I can go to the bathroom. I'm just nailing all my motor functions. So I am really excited to hear from you guys, and I hope you have, questions. I'm happy to answer them. Again, I'll try and link some of the things that I got below. I got everything off Amazon because it's a global health pandemic. I don't support Amazon, but I was getting surgery during COVID, so I try to get everything delivered to myself. So that's everything from today, but if you have any questions, reach out here, Instagram, whatever. I'm here to help you. I'm really excited about this journey, and I'm really excited to be part of this community. Thanks, guys.